Hey y'all, it's Casey at Brokeneck Adventures, and we are on our way to what was my favorite town on this whole tour, and we're going back through on our way to South Carolina, Savannah. I spent 2 days in Savannah, met some great people. Some I'm still in contact with on Facebook and other things. Fun little town, I tell you, or a city, or I don't know what it is. It's a town. It's got a town feel, regardless of its size. And I'm very excited. I feel good today. I pushed it too hard yesterday, definitely. Was in that sun way too long. Pretty sure I was dehydrated, for sure, and at the very least some sun exposure or heat exhaustion, you know, clammy skin, not sweating as much as I should be. I mean, I was drinking a lot of water, but when it's 95 degrees and you're laid back like this catching all the sun, the sun will just sap the energy right out of you, and it did me. But the great thing was, I stopped in this little town called Richmond Hill. What an awesome park they have at Richmond Hill. It's a JL something. Anyhow, the history of it is, I would have to look up the park again. I knew I should have taken a picture. Oh well. Anyhow, the story is it was Henry Ford's right-hand man who got into a bit of trouble back in the day, and he pulled it to Georgia and bought 300 and some acres and started cultivating rice. And it's a really slick park. If you're traveling through and you're on the East Coast Greenway, it's an absolute oasis for you. Refrigerated water fountains that have, you know, cold water that's hard to come by down in these parks when it's just tap water. Even the tap water is lukewarm, or tepid, if you will. Lots of fun. They have this awesome pavilion and plenty of electrical outlets to charge your junk. You got an electric bike, charge your bike. I got my phones and stuff like that. Tried charging up the Jackery and it got to about 40% and gave up again. I think it's broke. Bums me out. Don't think I'll be going that route again. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if it overheated when I was charging one day off the solar panel. I'm not really sure. But it has an F3 code. It started charging, it was at 15%. I got it up to mid 40%, 45-ish, give or take. And it gave up again, gave the F3 code. So the battery's bonked. I think I overheated it, actually, heating it, you know, using it to charge stuff down in Florida. But still, I mean, I got that in November, so it made it 6 months. And I was like, yeah. $225 for 6 months, and of those 6 months, the solar panel wasn't working very well for 3 of those 6 months. The solar panel started failing after about a couple months. So I will certainly rethink I will have to get another one, but I will certainly rethink it on the next leg of the tour next spring. I have plenty of time to think about it. At least that's the, hey, well, I'm doing 13 miles an hour. So, in the big picture, we are on our way back to, and yes, I'm on Route 17, very big road, but bear with me, I'll show you. It's got a dedicated bike lane, and it was a massive shoulder, even big enough to absorb those 16 to 18 inch wide rumble strips. I don't know what they're thinking in Georgia is, but man, on the way into Richmond Hill, some of those rumble strips took up the entire shoulder. Like, I had to ride out the road. That's what made me most unhappy. But hey, go complain to the GODOT. Somebody wasn't thinking that through very well. I don't know why in the world they thought they needed 18-inch rumble strips. That's just the little ones. Will wake your ass right up. But hey, whatever. But anyhow, we're on our way to the very cool town of Savannah, and ultimately I'm going to be landing back at the compound in South Carolina, to which I'm hoping to get a little mower service going, you know, service and repair small engine equipment, stuff like that, and I can work within the parameters of what my back feels like doing on any given day. So yeah, that's the plan, and I plan on resuming this, and I've got a bit to think about that one. I basically have to time it, so I'll be in New Mexico late spring at the latest, you know, April, May, because I would have kept continuing, but I can't handle this heat, man. This heat beats me to death. I've never been good in the heat since I stroked out on a roof a bunch of years ago and broke my thermostat, essentially. Because when it gets real hot, I dehydrate like in the snap of a finger, and things go south on me real quick. So I was like, well, the desert Southwest is a death. I don't have a death wish. The jury's out on my sanity. They haven't come back with a verdict yet. But yeah, there's no way I want to be in New Mexico in August, September. No thanks. Don't think that's a good idea on this. Maybe that'll give me time to build my canopy I have kind of rolling around in my head. Because even, yeah, laid out like this, that sun will knock you. It'll be, well, anyhow, I'm going to have to check my map real quick. It's redirected me somewhere, and I'm not sure if I'm supposed to stay on 17 or if I need to take this little redirect away. But anyhow, all you people on YouTube, all apologies. I haven't really been super active. I actually started throwing most of my just quickie things up on TikTok. But I don't like TikTok very well. It's a cabal of nothing but bad. It's Jesus. It's not a reality-based thing at all. You know, a lot of AI stuff, just a lot of weird stuff. Fake people or AI generated, whatever you want to call it, but I don't like it. So I have that decision to make too, whether I want to stick to what I'm doing or go back to YouTube's and more of my long play type stuff like this. We're at what, 10 minutes and some change. So I'll as soon as I get to a Wi-Fi source, we'll drop this down. I'm doing good. Yesterday I struggled, but I found that really cool part, which was awesome. And yeah, we're going to be parking it for a few months here. I got a lot of maintenance to do on the trike. It's, you know, when you run the East Coast, the sand, man, you can't keep up with it. It's like you have to wash a chain and drivetrain every single day. It's yeah, my chain's got a ton of sand in it. I'm going to take it off and give it a good soak. And if I can find somebody with one of those little electric oscillator things, and it will shake all the guck out of it, we will. That is, if it isn't stretched out to the point where I have to replace it anyhow. And hopefully build a bank, because the one thing I learned on this tour, on this section of the tour, this part of it, food is an issue. You need a lot of it. You'll not really get enough. If you're pulling weight, you're burning crazy calories. I know I'm sitting in between 4,000 and 6,000 calories a day on a 8 to 10 hour day ride, and that's not even burning into heavy cardio. It's just constant pedaling and working your biggest muscle groups with glutes and your thighs, and it takes a lot of energy to get those things moving, man, especially when you're pushing weight. So we're going to check to see where I am. In fact, I'm almost sure I don't take this. That can't be right. I have to be going straight, but we'll find out. Anyhow, until we talk to you again, hopefully sooner than later, all is Dwa. I need to sit down with an actual computer and all this stuff I've got on my phone, just some pictures alone. I've got enough B-roll and footage and videos and pictures. I should be able to make damn near a full-length, at least a 60-minute documentary, if not longer, on the trip from beginning till the end of this leg of it. It's what a trip, I tell you. It's literally and figuratively. It's been quite a ride. And so, just give you an idea, because you may want to. It's like, what's all that racket, Casey? Well, let me show you. This is 17, and it just busy. Cars. But right in there, I don't know if you can see it or not, is the dedicated bike lane. So they got you right out in it. And fortunately, I've got enough blinkies, and I had this brilliant idea where I found a high-vis vest, and I just hung it over. Underneath my vest is my Camelback 3-liter water bag and backpack, and I hillbillied a little rack for it out of some Schedule 40 PVC pipe that I found on the side of the road. Yay for me. So it didn't cost me anything to hillbilly up a rack, and it works very well. And leaves me a hair top heavy, but that's all right. And that way I've got plenty of water. 3 liters will last almost a whole day ride, depending. And so far, especially east of the Mississippi here in the more populated areas on the East Coast, getting water is not a problem. You can always find water. You might have to go a few miles, but I'm usually pretty neurotic about it. When I know I'm getting low, I'm looking. So, till we see ya. Peace. Love y'all. I always try that with my right hand. There we go. My right hand's so jacked up, nothing works on it right anymore. Anyhow, catch you later.